Time for a bit of business news now, and the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya, ISPAC, is proposing that the Central Bank of Kenya be given the powers to cap the interest rates charged by digital lenders. This is one of the key issues that came up during a public participation exercise for the CBK Amendment Bill 2021 during a session by the National Assembly's Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning. The thorny matter of preventing relatives, friends or acquaintances of borrowers notified of their defaults through text messages or calls also featured.
Commissioner, you're welcome.
Both public and private institutions appeared before the National Assembly's Departmental Committee on Finance and Planning to give their views on proposals relating to the regulation of digital lenders, especially in light of wayward behavior by some of them.
From just a few analyses that we've done, if we annualize the rates that have come in terms of the interest rates, most of them, and some of them go as high as 150% at the end of the year.
They're supposed to apply to the data commissioner to be registered as data controllers and data processors. And we have a long list of their requirement as data controllers and data processors, not just digital lenders, whether they are hospitals, whether they are digital lenders, whether they are whoever is dealing. As long as you're collecting information saying, I'm collecting personal information.
Are we just going to be adding some new hurdles on the way? Because what we want is just a way of ensuring, in a simple way, do it so that we're also not stifling innovation. At the same time, we are making sure that data is protected.
Where we said clause 3 of the bill insert section 43B2, that is our summarized way of trying to take into account those concerns of digital lenders sending information to people who did not sign up in the first place.
Given the arbitrary nature of the interest rates charged by digital lenders, the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya, ISPAC, has put forward this radical proposal.
There should be a provision in the Act to be able to have the central bank have power to be able to set the interest rate charged by the digital lenders.
The issue of the minimum capital requirement to operate a digital lending platform kept recurring.
We are saying there is need there for specificities. We are saying the bill ought to give the minimum, because when it comes to other issues of banking, there is a minimum. So there may be need, in as far as this is concerned, to create what is the minimum digital lenders. That is an issue that needs to be addressed.
Our proposal was that this law needs to allude more specifically to the Banking Act or money payment systems that provide for minimal capital requirements for financial institutions and other relevant thresholds, recognizing that for now it's still a bit early. The market structure perhaps is still in the infant stage, and we need to give space for this fluid area to continue to grow and observe before making very clear or very strict recommendations in this piece of law.
In some instances, the Data Commissioner provided the contradictory nature of the amendment.
The third clause of the bill, section 43B2C, requires the applicant to provide the prospective place of operation, indicating the address of the head of office. And we are saying that the provision contradicts section 43.2b, because if we are asking somebody to give us their prospects, and we are also assuming they can work without physical location. So when we ask for prospects, what do we mean? We are saying that there is need for clarification in as far as address is concerned.
The Data Commissioner would also like digital lenders compelled to provide proof that the customer has understood the terms and conditions of the digital loan agreement, and also design a method to generate proof of consent. Alex Mwangi, NTV.
The Nairobi Securities Exchange has begun publishing price lists for unquoted securities 2 months after the unquoted securities platform was officially launched. The price list for unquoted securities made its debut on Friday last week, featuring the real estate investment trusts, that's rates issued by Aecon Holdings. Aecon Holdings launched its student accommodation income rate and student accommodation development rate trusts at the Nairobi Securities Exchange on February 24, 2021. Both securities closed Friday's trade at a price of 20 shillings. The unquoted securities platform is a market infrastructure which facilitates trading, clearing and settlement of securities of companies which are not quoted in the main market. Now, more than 5,000 small and medium enterprises in the agribusiness value chain are expected to benefit from a 1 billion shilling funding from the Unitas SME Support Fund. Through funding secured from Oiko Credit, the SACCO hopes to support SMEs in the food system that were adversely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, but also those that commenced their operations at the height of the pandemic. According to the Acting Commissioner of Cooperatives, there are more than 6,000 active SACCOs currently in Kenya, with a loan book of over 800 billion shillings and accounting for about 30% of the country's total savings.
Basically, we are looking at farmers groups. We are looking at SMEs who support the farmers by providing them with the inputs, and also the processors, the aggregators, and everyone within that line. Currently, at Unitas, the SME form 40% of our business, and farmers form 30%.
Other SACCOs are also participating in giving special products, and we encourage them to continue focusing on the youth. In skills, we appreciate this, and really we see sustainability when the youth are involved in cooperatives. We note the marketing societies, most of the members are real aging, and we cannot say we have sustainability there. But the SACCOs, we have the youth, they have embraced cooperatives, and we encourage them together with the youth.
And the county government of Tharaka Nithi has inked a partnership deal with the government of Netherlands that will see more youth in the county involved in programs that will see them earn money. Speaking when the country's ambassador, Martin Brouwer, and his delegation paid a courtesy call on Governor Muthomi Njuki in Chuka, the two leaders discussed areas of engagement, with agriculture being fronted as a key area. In their talks, there was an agreement to cooperate on matters coffee and tea growing, which is a key export earner. The Netherlands government has also been keen on creating a partnership that will see the county have a direct link for its products, such as honey and other agricultural products.
Saa hii kahawa inalimwa na wazee. Ukiangalia kwa mafactory zetu kahawa imepungua, kwa sababu wazee pia nguvu inaenda ikiisha. Vijana wale kuna nguvu, badala ya kulima kahawa wanalima bodaboda na wanalima saa nyingine kukaa tu bila kufanya chochote.